had a track with a collab partner called Daniel Bak.
Yeah, David Bak. Yeah, David
Yeah,
Bak.
David, sorry. And there was a remix done, which was aired on October back in 23, I think, on ASOT's 1142 episode. How was that? I know it's not. It was your track. It was the remix that went on, but it must have felt amazing anyway.
Yeah, it were a bit of a moment, that, to be honest. It were a very strange week. So at the beginning of the month, I'll start from the beginning. So basically what happened was Silos Witness popped up as a person I might know on Facebook. So I thought, well, why not? So I clicked that, and he added me to my surprise, and I was like, wow. And I saw on his last post, he put looking for producers for a new label. So I'm like, this is great. I've got a track that I'm making with David Bak. So I messaged David. I said, I'm going to send this to Silos Witness if you don't mind. And he went, yeah, go for it. I'm like, he's never going to get back to us. He'll never get back to us. I think it was the day after. He's like, I love it. Do you mind if I get it reworked though? Because I was fairly new back in like producing music, so it needed work. So he basically said, do you mind if I send it to Andy Senior for a master and a bit of a rework? So I'm like, yeah, go for it. I'm down. And then it spiraled into, he messaged me, he said, I've sent it to Paul Van Dyke, Dave Pierce.
Wow, nice.
And all the big guys. And I was like, what? I literally replied, I was like, my mind's blown.
Yeah,
I mean, I
who
imagine. I can just imagine.
Yeah, so yeah, and then it just kind of spiraled into a couple more emails, signed the contract, and then he said, Armin wants to play the track. Armin and Ruben Durand have messaged back and they want to play the track. But obviously, me and David were like,
Yeah.
he's acting. Yeah, so we signed another contract to make sure it was able to be subleased to Armada. So it's signed to both Trance FC and Armada.
Yeah.
Praise, suddenly we've gone from not being on any trance label to the biggest, really.
Yeah,
other than
yeah.
Black Hole and stuff.
Yeah.
Then it's only downhill from there.
Yeah, and that's
Now, question: did you watch it live when he played it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah, it was so surreal. And then when it played, and I remember it were about 10:30 at night. I were out in the rain because I was building a shelter outside that I needed to finish, and I was drenched cold. And I'm watching Armin van Buuren playing my track, and it was just like, what?
In the rain?
Yeah, in the rain, just like shivering.
Dancing in the rain. So Phil was literally dancing in the rain to his own track.
Yeah, literally. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy.
Oh, what an amazing story.